It is the 29th of April, 2009, at about 1:11 p.m. I just wanted to make a little note of something that happened the night before. An officer visited my residence. It was due to, I believe, there was some yelling in the complex, but the officer came to our door, I guess, to ask what was going on and stuff. There was a knock on the door while we were watching TV, and my mom got up and I got up, and she asked who was it at the door, and the guy says police, so she opened up the door. I was right behind her, but not in view yet, and the cop comes in and he's like coming into the place, and he's like saying to my mom, well, how come you had to ask who it was at the door before opening it? Now, that's a really dumb question for a cop to ask. I mean, it's obvious that you're not going to let somebody in that you don't know, or if you're not sure unless you ask. Not long after that, he said to my mom, I've sworn that I heard you whisper, fuck the police. I had to really hold back. This guy was truly a winner. I don't know who he thought he was, but actually this is becoming common in police departments. The reason for this is because they're changing over. They're becoming privatized and federalized. There are a lot of people who are not going to probably want to hear what I'm going to say, but we are heading towards police state status in this nation. Actually, it has been a police state status for a while now, actually, with some of the stuff going on with how the cops handle things and violate people's rights. For as long as I can remember, the Northampton Police Department had been professional for as far back as I can remember. But in recent events, it just seems like I've lost pretty much all confidence in the Northampton Police because of how they do things and how they're complying to different policies. I just wanted to give a heads up to people out there in case they, come into contact with awkward cops. I'm not really sure what else to add, except that I almost spoke up, but I didn't, because I knew that there would be trumped up charges or trouble or something. I mean, it's basically a police state tactic. I mean, it's not called for to ask a stupid question as he did and to put words into my mother's mouth, which he didn't say. But I can guarantee, though, if he started in any illegal searching, there would have been problems. There definitely would have been problems between me and him. And I definitely would have spoke up or said something. The thing is, we had lost our rights, basically. And through the last 8 years has been an indication that citizen rights have been violated and thrown to the side. I mean, I don't want to talk bad about the police, but, I respect police basically only when they abide by the rule of law and the Constitution, and they uphold citizens' rights at the same time. There is no balancing of citizen rights. You either have them or you don't. Just something to keep in mind. With that, I thank you for listening.